Hello everybody. Today after a long wait, I was inside of Europe so I couldn't record or do anything. But after a long wait, I'm going to go over what to do for early, mid, and late game and go into more depth about it because I saw inside the last video there were a lot of comments saying that they basically like didn't understand some of it or like it didn't make sense how you were supposed to make that much money. So I'll just go over it right now. So we're gonna start off by just doing Let's start off by showing you how to get the hunter axe and everything because I don't know if I went over that inside of my last video, but you come over here and you have to basically unlock the glades. Sorry, pardon. But you're going to talk to the lumberjack, and then afterhand you're going to go and you're going to unlock the park, and you're going to complete all the quests until you can finally go over here. And then once you're over here, let me just go past all of this quickly. But once you complete all of the quest inside the park, I guess you could say. We're going to come over here and hold on. You're finally going to go to the glades. Now, right here, there's going to be an NPC that you have to talk to, or a few actually. First, talk to me, Hina, get your heart of the forest, and then you're going to talk to David. David's going to give you a huge quest. Well, not huge, but like it's a little bit long. It takes a little bit, but then you're going to go and you're going to talk to Odin, and you're going to go and talk to another few people. Right here, you're going to talk to this guy, and then you're finally going to be able to get a hunter axe, and then you could buy a black hole right over here inside of this shop. Albert, you click on him, you can get the black hole, and from then on you can go and you could start farming. Um, you can go and you could start farming shards, but you don't really need a hunter axe for shard grinding in general. You could come over here, and then I think I showed this inside my last video, but you could come over here and then you could also do this with the pandas. It doesn't take any experience or anything money wise. We're just going to come over here really quickly. I'll show you like this. And I'm just trying to speed through this because I want this to be a video that's like minimum. I don't know why it's not letting me do this, but okay there. But basically you can go and you could feed these pandas right here. And then once you get that, it's going to give you a mochi bear shard. You can go into your hunting bag, and it gives you 50,000 per one. And that just took me like 30 seconds to get. So 30 seconds, you can do the calculations. You're obviously going to get a lot. Plus, you could have shard farming, and you could do it with a party, which is obviously going to give you a lot of more money. Going back to the hub, and I'm sorry if I'm in a rush, but I'm just like I have also a bunch of stuff to do. You can also come over here next to Cat, and then you can come right here, and you're going to talk to Zog. Now Zog right here, you're going to talk to him. He's going to tell you a little bit about the stuff inside of his shop and all of the combat XP boosts and everything. And what you're going to do is you're going to see where you can make the most amount of money from buy order to sell order. So for example, right here, the lowest bid for this one is 50,000. So you're obviously going to lose money on it because 60,000 minus 50,000, you're negative 10,000. And then this one right here actually making a lot, and it gets sold really fast. It's 130,000 profit per one, and you're just going to be making a large profit slash margin towards how much you're making. You can also do this with like end swords or stuff that you can buy and just resell on the AH for a little bit more money. Now you can come over here. Although this isn't for like really new players, you can come right here and you can go talk to Maddox, and right here he's going to give you a lot of Slayer quests. You're going to finish it until you can finally do Void Gloom Seraph 4, right? And then you're going to be able to get a lot of more jobs, and that's going to give you a bunch of more money. Now, next on, we're going to talk about a few other things that have to do with the caverns and the hunting axe. So first you have to go into the mining district, and you're going to come over here. Actually, I haven't even went on here on this account. And then you're going to come through here, you're just going to do the quest for the lazy miner, which is right there. Get enough mining level, and you're going to go to the deep cavern. And then a lot of people were saying that obviously the mining zombies don't make a lot of money. Because I said that they make 1 to 2 million. What I meant by that, okay, here I'll show you really quickly. So you're gonna go to the Obsidian Sanctuary, and you're going to find a miner zombie wherever he is. Right here, for example. Okay, and I'm just going to knock him in there. Now, and that's going to give me a miner zombie shard. Right now, if we go to my hunting bag, you're going to see that it's only 10,000 per one. Okay, but the thing is that not only is there a bunch of like miner zombies and they spawn really fast, But along with that, you can also share loot share, and that's going to get right there, for example. Okay. You can loot share and you're going to get a shard on top of that. So if you have a party of around 4 people and you're doing it where everybody hits it at least once, and then also it depends what the mayor is at the moment. But if you have a huge party of like around 4 people, you are going to be able to make around 4 times the amount of money that you guys can split. And yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. And then let me go back really quickly to the hub. I feel like I'm just trying to like go over everything like at the moment. Um, for bazaar flipping, there actually is a website for it. I'll show you it right now. Right now, wait, really quickly. Let me just close these tabs. Okay, so I'm gonna come right here and let me go to Google. The reason why I'm searching up Google inside of Google is because like my Google doesn't work. But then you could go right here, SkyBlock. And there actually is, it's called Bazaar Meta. Yeah, this one. Or you could use Skycough. But right here, it's going to show you what you're going to be getting the most amount of profit margin from. The popular items, the craft option. So if you're crafting something and the margin towards your craft to sell, and then like for example, Revenue Versera, you can craft it after you get enough XP to unlock it inside of the Slay recipes, and it's just going to show you all things that are going to be way better for you in general. And then you can also come over here and you can see NPC flips, or you could go and you could do crafts, or you can actually see even the manipulation of the actual market. Um, for like the actual bazaar though, I would use Skycough just because it actually shows you the most like up to date things. Um, although like for example, you see where it says like seems manipulated right here. This means that it's not always like this. So you can see like right now, like do you see this really quickly? So what happens is that they were only 140,000, then all of a sudden they were manipulated and now it's 150,000, and the sell is only 100,000. So that means somebody must have sold or bought a bunch of it at the exact same time, right? And then the like past hour, you saw like there's nothing. There's no buys or sells. So you want to look at this also. Like it depends what the hour, day, week. So you just have to look at that and you have to compare and contrast. And yeah, that's around about it for that. Let me go back to Skyblock though. And lastly, I want to show like what even is it? What's it called? Jeez, dude, I forgot. But you could also, oh yes, lowballing. Yes. Now this is like for way richer people. Like obviously you're going to be getting a high margin amount because you're lowballing an item and then you're reselling it for a higher amount. So what you're going to do, like obvi or geez, I say obviously so much and I just noticed that. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to the first hub or second hub and you're just going to type lowballing like 100 mil purse, for example, and then visit me for good rates. And then you're going to put what you buy. So you can put swords, um, and swords, bows, no skins, and then etc. Basically, so you could like put whatever you want, and then at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get people to visit your island. You're going to give them an offer, and you're going to basically negotiate with the other person because people don't want to wait for their stuff to sell. So what's going to happen is they're going to be able to give you their stuff for an instant buy. Just like how on the bazaar, if you're going to instantly buy something instead of sending a buy offer for it, it's going to be a lot more money. Anyways, that's what I wanted to cover because I've been gone for a really long time and I do see your comments, guys. I've just been like really busy lately. But that's around about it. I hope you enjoyed the video and yeah, have a great day. Sleep tight and yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Night night.